Hey everybody, and welcome to my guitar room. Just to go over a few things with you. In here in the guitar room, I have my guitars hanging on the wall. I've got my Strats. My first one, which was an 83 Strat. It was the one year they did the one volume and one tone. And the output jack was put where the second volume was, or second tone control was, sorry. Then I have a 83 Elite with the active pickups and a 3-button switch. Next to that, I have, it's a 73 Strat that's been painted dark Highland green like my 2001 Bullet. It's actually the same paint code, and it's got a Bullet name up at the top there. It says Bullet with the car emblem. I'll show you that. See? And then if you look on the back here, it's got the movie poster engraved on the neck plate. This guitar has EMGs. It has the David Gilmour setup in it. Then I've got a Firefly 335 style that I'm going to work on soon. I've got to do some work to it. The pickups are microphonic, and there's some small little things I want to do to that one to clean it up, but it's a fun little guitar for a 335 style. Not bad. Then I've got the guitar I built, the first guitar I assembled. It's a Stuart McDonald body that I bought in the 90s, early 90s, and put together. It's been in Texas for a while, and then I brought it back here with me, of course. When I lived out in Texas, I built it. And it's got the vintage style neck, vintage style frets. But it is not an actual Fender Telecaster, even though it does say it on the headstock. It's not. Then I have a Squier Miller Lite that was given to me by my mom years ago. Then I have my Les Paul Studio here, which has had a head snap on it. It was done before I bought it. I got this for a good deal. And in the pickups, it's got the pearly gates in the bridge and then a 59 in the neck. Then here I've got my Wolfgang PV Wolfgang Special. That's all stock. Then I've got my PRS SE Amber Fade. This guitar has Tone Planet pickups in it, 57s, because I didn't want the uncovered pickups and I wanted something different in there. But I love the guitar. I love the way the neck feels. I pick up that guitar more than anything else recently and play it. Then I have my 59 Jimmy Page Dragon Telecaster that I bought a couple years ago when they came out, as a big Jimmy Page fan. Then here I have a Sterling by Music Man Luke that I really enjoy playing. I've always wanted a Luke. I'm a big Steve Lukather fan as well, so I've always wanted to get one of those. I love the way they sound. I got a few things I want to do to that guitar just to clean it up a little bit. I may change the bridge saddles just because I have them so low that you feel the screws on your palm. And then a gentleman across the street gave me an acoustic guitar to clean up, which I haven't done anything with, but it's an old Hohner, which I never heard of, but it's interesting. It's probably out of tune, but it's a nice guitar. And then over here I've got my pedal board, sorry, that's sitting on top of a box right now with the wall on the floor. But I've got my Mythos Build at Home Boost, Mythos Fuzz Face that was built at home that my daughter did the graphics on it. And then I've got a Blues Driver, a Distortion, a Univibe, a Big Muff, of course a tuner, reverb, and an old Ibanez compressor limiter that I've had. I think I've had that 30 years now. I don't know, it's old. So I've got some old This wah pedal is probably 30 years old now too. I've been playing off and on since the 80s. So I wish I'd spent more time practicing and going through theory, which I'm working on now. I'm using the Videology book to try and learn some theory stuff, as well as the Rick Beato. I've got the Rick Beato book version 4. My amp is a Fender Stereo Chorus. Is one of the amps I have here at the house. I have a Marshall on order, the Origin 30. But that is on order, so I won't see that for another couple weeks. Then I've got a Vox Valvetronics. That's got some, it's a solid, those are both solid state amps. This one has a tube preamp, but it's also got a bunch of different settings in it for different, it's a modeling amp. And then I've got a Crate tube amp in another room that I use just for when I'm sitting in there playing. Then over here, I've got some lights and books and miscellaneous parts and stuff like that for working on. This is my daughter's little practice amp for her guitar that we built, which you've seen on the channel. I think she has an SG. I'll go get that in a minute. My Line 6 HX500 or HD500X is in here. I don't use it very much, but then I've got some studio software and a laptop that I'm running to play with, the Freesonics audio box. And the next thing I will be working on here, which is I'm going to build I've always wanted a P90 guitar, so I'm going to build one. This is going to be of course it's modeled after a 59 Gibson Les Paul Jr. double cutaway, glue-in neck. I bought this online, and there's some things I'm going to need to do to it. I've noticed that some of the drills aren't completely done. So, I mean, the nuts will probably be changed out. The frets seem okay. I went through today and checked on the neck. It seems pretty straight, and I also checked the truss rod, and that works, so that's a good thing. So that's the neck, and then on the body here you can see it's pretty much set up for the one volume, one tone, one P90, which is the way I want it. I need to go through and clean up. I don't even know if you can see in there yet, but if you look in there you can see that they didn't drill all the way through. He got close, but not all the way. See, he broke through, but just got to finish the drills and clean it up. Then I'm gonna, I think it was grain finished. I've got a guy that's gonna check it out for me before I paint it, but I think they did the grain fill on it. It feels pretty smooth. I'm not feeling a lot of grain in it, so I think they did that. But this is going to be, I'm not sure. If you guys want to, let me know what you think. I'm thinking about doing a dark purple because I've never seen one dark purple, and I just want something a different color. And if I don't do dark purple, then it will be cherry. It will be the cherry red that you see a lot of them with the black pick guard. But I was thinking the dark purple with a black pick guard cover here that came down, like that's just basically getting P90 part or Les Paul Jr. parts, and then the black P90, so it'll be purple and black. So let me know what you guys think on that. That's a couple things going on. This is basically the room I goof off in when I'm not doing race stuff with my brother. So let me know what you guys think. Of course, we're working on different things here. I got some tools. I got my bow here that goes with the Dragon Telly, although I've never used it. Doesn't even have any rosin on the bow. But some tools for stuff and cases, boxes, you know, general mess. Here's the hood for my car. Don't have anywhere to put it, so it's in this room. So let me know what you guys think. Hulk is trapped in the glass here, the gingerbread Hulk that my daughter gave me for Christmas. I got a couple books, cup full of picks. So that's all I got for you guys tonight. Everybody have a great night. It's Saturday. This is how I spend my Saturday nights, goofing off with music stuff. So everybody have a lovely evening, great weekend, and I will talk to you soon. See you later. Here's my daughter Victoria's guitar that her and I built. She did the paint job on it. She actually did all the work. It was for a school project. We went with Gun Street wiring on it. We did their vintage 50s style, which is really nice. The pickups are actually Gibson Les Paul pickups out of my studio that I saved. That's a symbol she put on the neck, or the headstock. She did all the painting, all the custom painting, the clear coat. It's really nice. I'm really glad and proud of her and the work she did on this. We haven't put the truss rod cover on it for some reason though, but it plays pretty well. I had a local luthier go through it. That's her Slytherin Harry Potter thing that she painted on the back. It's coming out of the guitar, so it's pretty cool. It's a bolt-on. It was a kit that we bought that I got her for years ago that she wanted to build an SG. She wanted an SG style guitar. So that's what we got her. And her and I did this project together. The wiring kit was really easy to work with.